Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling.
I was a son of a market gardener that worked in a market garden, had no schooling whatsoever, and because of my football, it opened up doors for me to play in that grand final in 1970 and to win the premiership was an absolute great thrill and something I'll never forget and treasure for the rest of my life.
And there's the siren to end the game here at South Grand Final Premiership.
My dad was a miner in Kalgoorlie and then he shifted down into Fremantle. He bought this property in Hamilton Road, 5-acre property, and we had to work like slaves them days, sun up till sundown, you know. And it was hard work, but we enjoyed it very much. And my dad used to keep me home from school to work in the market garden, and I enjoyed that because I didn't like school. So what George used to do, he used to bring me home to homework, and he used to do the homework for me. So George used to teach me quite a bit to read and write and that type of thing. Didn't play football at all because I didn't have a pair of boots or anything like that, and I was used to work in the garden bare feet. When I started playing football, I was 18 years of age. My idols were Bernie Naylor and Steve Marsh and Clive Lewington and these people, but I never ever thought that I'd play football. George was at centre half back and I was in the ruck in that first game. And I had to play against, I was in ruck with Jack Sumich, and I had to change with Jack and play on Graham Farmer. It was unbelievable to play against Polly. When George resigned after 12 games because of work commitments in the ABC, I had to take over as centre half back. But I used to use my body and my strength that I built over the years working in the market garden. I practiced my marking around the gardens and that, and best part of my football was my marking.
Come Grljusich, and Grljusich takes the mark.
I was working in the garden with my dad this particular day, and we got a visitor. He said, "My name's Kenny Eustace from Central District Football Club." They said, "No, you're not playing centre half back, you're playing centre half forward." That was in 1965. South Fremantle kept me out for 10 games, they wouldn't clear me. I had a chance to get transferred in my job to Rothmans in Perth, and that made my decision to go back to South Fremantle and play for South Fremantle again. It was really great to be back, and played another 10 years with South Fremantle, which was great because I played on until I was 36 years of age. I know my brother George was inducted in 2008, and we all know what happened to Georgie, and I'm pretty sure that George would be very proud of the fact that I'm now being inducted into the Football Hall of Fame in Western Australia. So it makes me proud and makes me feel great because of that.
Oh, Danny boy, I'll miss you so.